this outbreak that spreads in fear is all they can feel.
Coming in fear, the dust withers away. Emergency calls, the static spreads and the sirens wail. They're sounding red.
We lock our doors, board the windows shut, racing for the night in this horrifying rut.
Coming with dread.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome to the table. Welcome to our next episode of Dawn of the Zeds, where we'll be in episode 7? I think it's 7, yeah. And man, has it been crazy. I don't know how we're going to do in the next few rounds. This is probably where the game turns for us. Either we start to, we demonstrate we can hold these guys back, or we start to fail miserably in doing so. So we'll see. I haven't really... I'm ahead in my filming, so I don't really know if I made any mistakes that you all caught. I watched through the videos. I saw some little tweaky things, but nothing that was a major issue or anything like that. However, we do have a lot going on. I won't bother to do a recap. Just you can watch the last episode. But we do have the National Guard on their way. I guess that's cool. I don't know what, I hope they survive, because they came up the tunnel track. The most ridiculous track in the game, where we've had the strongest Zed units. That our trucker guy, there's many creatures on the track that are really bad. There's a mob coming up the suburbs track that's an 11 with a super Zed. I think they stack. I gotta look at that too, but I believe they stack as well. And all we got there to deal with that is Deputy Schmidt, because we sent Captain Piazza up another track to help out. So hopefully we get to use her, and hopefully she rolls better, because again, she's the worst, absolute worst sniper in history. Though we're out of ammo, so that's a problem. But she can convert 2 supplies to ammo. Doesn't help us either, because we're almost out of supplies. So we're going to have to get some supplies and some ammo. Hopefully our truck will arrive. We need to get big wheels loaded up and back into town. Let's see if we can do that, because we're in trouble. We don't have that many more events to go, so let's see what happens in this one. Oh, it's going to be a nicer one, but it's this tough Zeds. Okay, so we are going to get a movement out. We're going to get movement out of the refugees and blah 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 people. I believe that's when we move the National Guard. I think they move on the refugee turn. I'll double check that. They may move up to 1 space for free every 4-hour phase. So yes, they do, and I think now they get a shift here, but I think we got to get them into town. So I think we are going to do that, and we're going to move them up a little bit. And then we have these fleeing refugees. They're absolutely going to move to there. I think that's we got these guys up here. They're going to move to there, so they're almost into town, but there's still a ways to go. That was our 4-hour phase. Then we have to roll an infection. Our infection's actually 0 because we had that Super Zeds outbreak, so we had nothing happen. No reason to roll it, but I'll do it anyway. Then we are going to eat our last supply. So we're going to need to get some supplies in town. I've got to get our truck back in action. Okay, that said, we're going to have movement, lots of movement on the... Oh, this is not something I was hoping for. You can see here that we're going to have 2 movement on the mountain track. That's bad. There's lots of Zeds on the mountain track. At the beginning of this phase, place a new Zeds unit on the mountain track space. We can do that. Here's the Zeds. Let's place a new unit on the space. It's going to be a 6 unit of 6 zombies coming up the 6 strength zombies rather coming up the track there. Place a tough marker on the strongest regular Zeds unit. That'd be the one we just placed. Your choice until eliminated. For each hit, it takes roll a die out of 1, 2, or 3. The hit is canceled. And then we would have had Zed's pressure, but we don't have to worry about that. Here is the tough marker. So that tough marker is going on these guys right here. and that means that they are tough. But that's not the worst thing. Worst thing is we're going to have a bunch of movement now. So let's go do that. The good news is we do have 3 actions. Unfortunately, I think 2 of them are going to be spent on our trucker. Maybe even 3, because we got to get the supplies back. Okay, first action. These guys are moving here. They're moving here, and they're moving there. Look at that. Just steady march from the mountains. Then, unfortunately, this isn't that strong of a unit. It's a 6, but they're going to move in and attack these guys. We do have the 1-point shift there, so it's a 3 to 6. So it would be Zeds times 2, but it's going to go down to Zeds advantage. Do I have any cards or anything to play? Let me look at that, but it's going to go to Zeds advantage. We're going to have a battle. That is a hand-to-hand battle, so we are going to see our infection increase. Okay, let's hope for some good luck. Zeds advantage, we need a big number. An 8, what is that going to do for us? An 8 on Zeds advantage is a 2-2. That is not bad. That eliminates this unit here. And a 2, that was 1, so 1 more on these guys. And then we take a 2, so we take a hit and then flip. And that's it, but there's going to be another attack coming from that. So it's the issue is going to be the same. But except now these civilians are at risk. Okay, so that was, then they got pushed back with an 8. Okay, now let's go to the next step in that. Second movement, we're going to move these guys first because they may not be able to come into here. That's going to put our track up to 3. We're going to roll, come on, big numbers, same thing. 9, 5, 6, 8 again. Oh, so that unit is going to end up screwed. An 8 on Zed's advantage. If we're going to push, we're going to do 2 damage. So we're going to do 1, flip them, and give them 1, and they get pushed back, so they don't get into town. But we also take 2, so we're going to take 1, and then boom, they're eliminated. They did manage to push them back. Now we need to see if they end up in the hospital or dead. By the way, our hospital is filling up. They are dead. Our second unit killed. These guys are going to the graveyard. Good news is we can kind of get them back with some of our folks, but that leaves this area completely exposed. I got to send some help up there. That is really bad. However, nobody else gets to move except for this guy. I guess he's going to join him and become a mob, and that's going to mark the end of their actions. We're going to have 3 actions. Let's hope and pray that we can do some good stuff with them. So 3 actions plus our player action plus our initiative. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, I think action 1, we're going to load up Big Wheels Carter. Action 2, he's going to come back up the track. He's not going to quite make it to home base yet. There is no combat in the main space, so he does not have to fight this Zed. He goes 1, 2, where he's going to have to encounter this guy. On a 4, 5, or 6, he gets to keep going. Come on, a 4. That's awesome. He does another point of damage to this unit. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to end up there with this unit. And let's see if he can... what happens if he gets stopped there? It doesn't say. Let's see. Cargo... No, Zed's plow. So we're going to roll. He still can do that extra damage, and then he'll be there in the Zed space. But I think we're going to move him out again, so maybe. We'll see. A 5. He does that again. That puts a 2 on these guys. They are not doing well, and he stops there because that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, that was action number 2. I almost have to take our 3rd action to get him into town. I think we need to do that. So I'm going to take action 3. That's all of our board actions. Get him into town and unload his goods. It does not require an action to unload, just to load. So it's going to be 5 supplies and 3 ammo. So we're up to 3 ammo and 5 supplies. But that took 3 actions to make that happen. It was worth it because we need some ammo. Okay, I think we're going to use our player action on Captain Piazza. She's going to take a 4 strength. She's 2 away, so it's a 4 strength shot. She'll shoot the stronger of the 2 units there. It's a 3. Let's see if she can do it. A 7, what is that going to do for her? That's better than she's ever done. Oh, and we dropped an ammo. We're down to 2. I already moved the ammo. I shouldn't have done that. We should have been at 3, so I think we're down to 2. Yeah, okay, 2. Anyway, that's going to be a 7, 4. That's 2 hits on this guy, so he's got 1 hit already. One more, that'll flip him and put one on him. So he's at a 2 right now. That wasn't terrible. Okay, our emergency broadcast to move our guys. I could move these guys into here and have them take on the Zeds, but we're not going to do that. I think we need to secure this track right here. What are these guys? These guys are a 4. These guys are a 4. They can take this group on and maybe get some backup from this guy plowing down through here again. So, oh, I can't move him. I can only move another unit. All right, I think we'll go 1. Do I just leave him there? There's no. I don't think there's a lot to defending the camp. I think we leave them here because it's got a 2 strength. We're going to defend that spot right there. Mr. Johnson's right here. We're starting to get really tight in there. That was our WZED action that commands one of the civilians. Now they can't. I could have discarded a fate card, hold for later to negate a draw card, but I don't have any. We can't do the mayor's speech. The coordinator defense we can do, but that's if they're in the town center space. We get to roll an extra hand-to-hand die. So the only thing they really can do is a fight as a 1-strength unit, which is useless, or use their action to move another civilian, which is actually really good, but it is what it is. That's going to mark the end. Nope, got Deputy Schmidt still. Our MVP, Deputy Schmidt, I think the only thing he can do, he's just holding the town. There's really not much more he can do there. He's got their gate. He's got this massive unit coming up. He's going to start shooting them from here as soon as they get up there. But we're going to roll. See, he's going to do some scavenging. See if he can get some more supplies. 3-0. So he didn't get anything that time. He's been pretty lucky with it. That marks his ability done. His initiative ability. Okay, and that is going to be the end of that round. Wow, that was pretty quick. Not a lot of. I mean, we had to get supplies and ammo into town for sure. Okay, well, since I have the event deck up already, we might as well see what happens. Super Zeds gone mad. That can't be good. Okay, 0. We had 2 hand-to-hand combats, so we are correctly at 2. So if I roll a 2, we have an outbreak. Otherwise, we're okay. 2 we did not. Wish I'd be rolling that for Captain Piazza. Okay, we have to eat 2 supplies. Are you getting 2 supplies? That's 3. That brings us down to 3. All Zeds move. At the beginning of the Zed phase, Zed pressure, we don't have to worry about that. At the end of this phase, activate all Super Zeds only, starting with the Super Zed closest to the town center. We only have 1 on the board right now. They move forward normally and receive a 2 shift when attacking at this time. Ugh. And you know what? That's going to happen. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Deputy Schmidt. We'll see, we'll see. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight. Okay, so we are going to first... we're going to get 4 actions, so that's good. Hopefully we survive it all, but all tracks are moving. So let's start with the tracks that have no combat going on right now. We'll just get them done. This one will move to here. These guys move to here. I do need a... Oh, I cleared that. Right, I did clear that. That space is there. That's fine. Okay, in the tunnel track, these guys are moving to here. They're moving to there. That's it. He can shoot them now, which is good. It's kind of what I was waiting for. Over here, we actually just have these guys moving to here, but the next turn... Oh, they're not going to fight. These guys... The Super Zed's going to break up from his mob and move to here, which is not terrible. We can shoot at him. Okay. That's not bad. But then we have this track up here. There is going to be a fight. It is going to be this mob, which is a strength of 3 versus a strength of 1. So it's Zeds times 3, I guess, right? That's 3 to 1, yeah. And then it's going to go down to Zeds times 2. Those civilians units going down, y'all. Zeds times 2. Let's see what they can do. An 8, I think we're going to do damage to the Zeds, but then we're going to take damage. Okay, so an 8 in Zeds times 2 is... we took 1 hit and retreated. That's fine. They take... No, we took 2 hits. Sorry, we took 2 hits. They're flipped, and they retreated. Then they take 1 hit, so we're going to kill this unit off. And they'll move up to here. You can see I do need to put a chaos marker here. Oh, no. They moved into here, so they're right here. No, that's not right either. They're dead. They're dead. What am I... Well, maybe dead. So wait, where were they? They were... Yeah, they were here. So this chaos marker should have been here, right? 1, 2, yeah. So we're gonna see if they die or go into the hospital. Our infection goes up by 1 for hand-to-hand combat as well. And a 3. God, now we're losing people. There are now 4 dead units in the graveyard. And Captain Piazza is all on her own out here. She's going to have to shoot those guys. That is not good. Okay. But they did move into there. Okay, so they're only 1 away. So that's not great for her either because that weakens her. But if she can pop them, they're pretty damaged. If she can pop them, they can go down. And there's not much left on that track. Except for this guy. He's going to move up here. Okay, we're not done yet, though. We do have the Super Zed movement, but that's not really going to be that big of a deal because he's just going to move from here to here. And that's going to be it for him. So that didn't do much. And then we get to go to our actions. This was not the worst turn, but we are starting to get beat back. We really, really are. Not great. Not great at all. Okay, 4 actions plus our player action and our other stuff. Okay, but again, there was no 4-hour movement, which sucks. Okay, let's do this. First action of 4, he's going to blast these guys with his shotgun. So normally he's at a strength of 3, but that's going to put him at a strength of 5. Let's hope he rolls decently. A 6-8, that's good. That's actually good on the strength of 5, I'm pretty sure. That's going to be 3 damage to this Zeds unit. I do need down to 1 ammo. That's going to be 1, flips them, 2, 3. So that's where they're at right now. So when they come in to fight him, he's going to have a 2-point shift. He's going to be fine. They're weak. Okay. Action number 2. 1, 2. Let's hope he can keep this run up of not getting stopped by Zeds. That would be awesome. And just damaging the heck out of him. A 1. Oh, he finally gets stopped there. So he goes 1, 2. Plows into those Zeds. Can't make it through. Now he's got to go into hand-to-hand combat. 8 versus 2. By the way, that's going to put our infection track up 1. 8 versus 2. That's going to put him at a human times 3 advantage. That's as good as it gets. A 7, I think, out of humans times 3. That's just going to about do him. So 3 points to this unit. That'll kill him. And that ends his movement, though, unfortunately, I believe. I'm going to double check that just to be sure, but I believe that ends his movement. Zeds plow. Yeah, to move through Zeds, hit 1 each to check and continue. Otherwise, Carter stops and conducts hand-to-hand combat. So that's what happened with him on that second action. But he cleared that path. Okay, and third action. I think we're going to have her shoot. We got to clear this out. We're going to have her shoot that. How many chaos tokens do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5 here yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's not good. That's getting tight. Okay. Yeah, she's going to shoot them. Now, unfortunately, because she's shooting from there, now she does get a retreat space, so she's going to use her Overwatch ability. After making a gunfire attack, she may withdraw 1 space away from her target. Any player in her space can go with her, but there isn't any. She's just going to shoot shoot at that Zed unit. Unfortunately, she's only a strength 2. She's adjacent. Yeah, strength 2. Come on, big number. That's going to do it, I think, because that unit's pretty weak. So that's a 7 on a strength 2. Oh no, it does nothing. Blast the ammo, and she moves back into here, but did not do anything to these guys. This is getting dire. Okay. I can discharge these guys for no cost. Or I can use my last thing to flip them and get them. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to use our last action. We're going to flip them. By the way, that puts our infection down by 1. We'll put 1 heart on these guys. And we're going to discharge them into town so we can have them go up and defend that spot. They're strength 4. It's not bad. Okay, that was our last of our normal actions. We still have our player action. Oh no, we don't have any ammo. Oh no. Actually, you know what I would have done with Piazza is use these 2. She can use 2 ammunition. She can spend 2 actions. 2 actions. I think I would have had to do that because I don't want Deputy Schmidt to fail. So our player action is also then used in that. Now all we have is Deputy Schmidt and the WZED group to help there. I may have use them to have these fleeing guys come back into there. We got to get them out of harm's way. There are a couple. No, that's not safe yet. All right, so we're going to do this. Deputy Schmidt is taking a big shot. He's using the last of the ammo to shoot with his initiative. He's going to shoot these guys. He's got a strength of 4. Come on, buddy. A 4 is not going to do it. That is going to be a miss. Strength of 4 on a 4, 0 damage. Wow. God, I really needed to hit that Super Zed. That was bad. That was bad. But first time the MVP failed us. He may have to back into this town and rebuild a barricade there or something. That might be a better bet. But too late now. I already shot at the this guy. Or this guy here. So that's going to be it for our actions. All I got is our emergency broadcast. I think with that, we will... yeah, we're going to spend... I don't want to have... Yeah, we're going to spend this to move them into there, just in case. There. So he activated those guys to move, and they moved up into that space there to protect the fleeing refugees. These guys got these covered. They just need to move into here, and they'll be okay. Hopefully in the next event we do get a 4R movement. Well, let's find out, because then I'm going to flip all our tokens. That was it, and now it's time. I don't know if I'm playing that well or not. I think we're holding on, but barely. Okay, this is one of the weaker ones, but it is a special one. Where are they coming from? Oh my gosh. We do get 1 4R movement, so we're going to do that first. That means these guys are here. These guys move back into here. These guys will move into there, but then they're going to have to roll to see if they can get out of there. That's not great. Do I have anybody else that's moving? I do not. That was it. Okay, so we do have bunches of refugees about to hit the town center, which is interesting. I haven't been able to get that token, that rumor token yet. That was not in the cards right now. Okay. No infection roll, so we're okay there. Eat. We do have one guy in the infirmary. Let's see, a 5. No, we're okay. And then all Zeds tracks. Okay. At the beginning of this phase, place a new Zed unit on every village space that is Zed controlled. Apply stacking. Every village space. This is really nasty. Okay. Remove all hit markers from Zed units. What? Oh, okay, well, let's get started on this. We'll start on the easiest track. This one is going to remove that marker, and then we're going to put a Z unit on this one. It's a 5. Okay. See, I told you, it just gets worse and worse. All right, we got the campground is not controlled yet. This is not controlled yet. This is. So we'll put one there. Got a 6 unit there. Okay. Let's go down here. It says village, right? Eisenberg is a village. None of these are villages. This one is, and we'll get another one because there's stacking limit. This one over here with the Super Zed will get a 4. And then that is, I think that's it actually. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. But then we activate them all. Oh, I got to remove hit markers on a bunch of them. Hold on. We got this one loses its hit marker. This one loses its hit marker. That's it. It's all she wrote for the hit markers. That was a drag. Okay, well, there you have it. We're about to get overrun now, because now we're going to activate all the tracks. That's just great. All right, we'll start with this one. We're already on the mountain track here, so we're going to have this go up. These guys will go here. These guys will go here. We'll place another chaos marker here. That's going to make 9. Ooh, we're getting tight. Okay, then we got a movement here. Place another chaos marker here, here, and here. Okay, then down here, we have these guys move into here, and these guys move into here. That's it. Okay, and then over here. Oh, God. That's bad. All right, so our first big combat is going to be there. Actually, I'm going to move this upper track just because they're just going to move. They're not going to do anything. Okay, and then we got the big fight. Let me think about this. Okay, now we have a problem here. This is not good. Deputy Schmidt's going to have to take on this unit. Now, normally that would be a Zeds times 2. It's 4 to 5, 9. Not quite double, or not quite triple, but Zeds times 2. However, he's got the barricade. That's going to put him at equals 2. Then his Eagle Scout puts us at human advantage. Let's just hope for a decent roll. A 6 is not going to be a decent roll, even on human advantage. 2-2, but he might survive it. He might survive it. So we're going to obviously hit this guy with 2. Okay, and then we're going to do that. Let's see if he can survive this. He gets to roll against each hit. 1, he does not, so he does flip. Uh-oh, Deputy Schmidt. Come on, baby. And a 6, he blocks the second one. And these guys get sent back packing. However, that Ooey Gooey Super Zeds bumps this up 3 times. That's not great, but we did stave him off. I got to get him some. I think we're going to back him up to here. We'll give up this spot. He'll have this unit to help him then when they come, because I don't want to lose him. He's a strength 2 right now. That's not good, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Okay, that was it. But we only get 1 action for the turn. So what are we going to do with that action? I mean, we don't have any ammo again. This is rough. I think let's do Deputy Schmidt's initiative action. He's just going to back up into here. That just makes sense. Then he's going to spend 2... oh, we need another action for that. I guess, yeah, we'll use our action to build a second barricade right here. Just that seems like the right thing to do. We still have our player action. I think we got to get the trucker heading down because we're going to need ammo again. Or do I heal these guys? I don't know. I mean, they're getting close into town. Of course, how many cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got too many cards left. Not enough ability to stop these guys. Okay, so emergency broadcast. What do we do with that? I think we move... Yeah, we got to get these guys. We're going to use the emergency broadcast to move them. Does say just refugees? I'm going to read that just to double check. I don't want to cheat on that. Action fighting. 1 free action to any above ground regular civilians unit or refugees unit. Okay, that is not them. They're not a regular civilian unit. So refugees or regular civilians. What do I do? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Because I want this to be well protected, we're going to send them down there. They're finally moving from the town center basement guard post to this one, where they have a 2, at least a 2 advantage against this group coming in. That'll help, hopefully block them. So we'll see. I don't know if it will. We'll see if we get lucky. And then for our, well, you know, I could have had, no, I'll wait. Okay, I said I could have had a group attack here, but I'm not going to do that. All right. Oh, man. What a tough scenario. I still have my player action. I think we're going to use it on Big Wheels. He's going to head down the track. Okay, 1, 2. So he's 2 right there. Come on. Just run him over. A 6 he does. 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 6. Boom, he's awesome. And 4. Let's see if he can get away from these guys. A 2. He stops there and does hand-to-hand combat with the unit that's actually tougher than he is. That's great. So it's going to be... they're 1 point stronger, so it's going to be Zed's advantage. Does he get any... He doesn't cause any increase in infection. That's good. But he's just going to fight it out with him. Hopefully he just rolls really well. Let's see. An 8. That's not going to be terrible. 8. 8 is going to be on Zed's advantage. 2-2. So he's going to do 2 points of damage to them, 2 points of damage to him, and that's where that ends. He's okay. Okay. Oh no, I left him in a bad spot there though. Because on the next turn, when those guys activate, I think they'll have to fight again. At least he's still strength 8. Got that. Okay. Man, that's it though. He's got repairs too. What can he do? Repairs. Carter never suffers hits. The truck does. However, receiving 6 hits, he gets a saving roll. Okay, he might end up okay. Yeah, okay. He's got some special abilities left in him yet. Okay, I think we're going to do one more round and then we'll call it a night. That was all of our actions. Let's see if we can do this. What the heck is that? Oh, that's not good. We've got a 4R movement, so let's take care of those. That they're going to go here. These refugees will go here and go into the refugee camp. Pushes us up to 7. I guess we might as well just go for it. They go there, push up to 8. We got 2 fate draws for rumors. Where the tunnels. Hold for later. During this action phase, heal any single civilian unit in the hospital to full health, but -1 only. Okay, for free, then place it above ground namespace that is not Zeds controlled. We're going to use that immediately. But first off, we have to do this. We have a track there. I think the rumor goes on the first village. I got to remember the rumor rules for placement, because we're going to place a rumor. Not that we've gotten to do any of those. Let's see. Draw a face-up fake card. Place a randomly face-down rumor chit on the space with the strongest Zeds. Okay, so that's going to be in the hospital, or in the tunnel track, rather. So we're going to place a rumor token with these guys right here. Not that that does much. And then we're going to do another one. The main reason I wanted to get some fate draws is to see if we can get some play cards that are helpful. Again, in the tunnels, tunnel ceiling collapses. Roll a die to determine which tunnel space caves in. Okay, let's place a card immediately. I could stop it, but I'm not going to. A 1. That can't be good. That's probably the one we're in. The 1. 1 is space 1 and 2. Retreat 1 space. Okay. No units can enter that space for the remainder of this turn. Use no entry markers as a reminder. Any unit on that space suffers 1 hit. There's nobody on that space, actually. Well, it says... I don't know. These cards, I think the 1 is here because it says 1. So, hit and escapes. So, I think he's going to take a hit. He will take a hit, unfortunately, and escape to here. Okay. If I'm reading that right. Enter the... Yeah, because that's space 1 and 2 and retreat 1 space. So, yeah, he goes there. If they fail to escape with a catacombs roll, they retreat 1 space. Okay, so it was this space, of course, us that take the damage. And it collapsed. I got to put got to find one of those markers now. Don't know where they are. Let me see here. Got all kinds of markers everywhere. I'm not sure. Let me go look. I'll see if I can find the collapse marker or no entry marker. Okay, I got it. I think I have another one too. Okay, we'll just use this one for this space here. So no entries there. That is good. That marks the end of that card. Not the worst card that could happen. At least if they won't move in there. That's good. So that goes away. But now we have this one, and we're definitely going to do this. I can heal a unit, a civilian unit in the hospital to full strength. I only get 1 reduction on the table, but I can place it anywhere for free, then place it on an above ground namespace free of Zeds. Not controlled by Zeds. Where would I put that? I think namespace. We're running out of namespace, actually. I could put them, now that there's too many units there already. I'm going to put them right here. They'll defend that, because that track is so nasty. It's gonna. I think we're gonna end up getting hurt there. And then this card is spent. Okay, that was just in the 4R phase. Now we're not going to roll for infection. That's great. We do have to roll for. We don't have to roll for eating. There's nobody else in the hospital. Then all Zeds at the beginning of this phase immediately place the marker to 13. So that was not helpful. Have an unchecked outbreak. Remove all hit markers from Zeds. Our guy literally just did all this damage. Now it's all taken away. That's just unfair. This game, I tell you. Alright, and the Super Zeds also loses their marker. I'll just take care of that now. We're going to have a Super Zeds, or a Super Outbreak thingy. That's fun. Okay, we do make an Outbreak roll. That's an 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. Okay, and then we get to do this stuff here. Unchecked Outbreak. We're going to get a Super Zeds out. Let's see where it's going to be. Fate card. Play this card. This is not going to be good. It's player's choice. We get to figure out where we want to put the Super Zeds. People for ethical treatment of Zeds riot. Roll 1 die and apply that many total losses to the combination of stuff. This could be really bad because I don't have a lot of stuff. A 4, that's really bad. That's really bad. I'm going to... Okay, obviously we're going to use our one last ration, our supply. I can do the ammo. I can also take player... So then that's 4. So 1, 2, 3. I think that's what we're going to do to get rid of that card. But then we got to place a Super Zeds unit somewhere on the track. I think we'll place them at the beginning of the forest track because that's the one that's... Let me see what we got. We got this guy. What does he do? Something terrible, I'm sure. We'll take a look at that Super Zed in a moment. All right, and then it says we would have Zed's pressure, but we don't, and all Zed's tracks activate now, so that's wonderful. We'll start here. Not going to be any action right there. Okay, then we go down here. 1, 2. I guess they'd move here. I don't know if they'd leave him alone or not. I guess so. They're passing each other at this point. I'm going to play it that way because that seems like it makes sense. I don't know. Oh, you know, when I move those guys, I actually needed to roll to see if they... See, they got stuck there. Oh, it says move normally. Move normally. So they did end up there. But then these guys end up here. These guys can't go in there. That's it for that. Okay, now is when we get to our problem tracks. This isn't really a problem. They're just going to move here. Finally lost the Farmingdale University. Put a chaos marker on there. And I think we're down to 1. We can only take 1 more loss there. And then these guys are going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can take only 1 more chaos marker and we lose the game to chaos. Just pure chaos. That's bad. Okay, now we'll deal with the rest of the trouble. So they didn't actually have a fight here. That's good. We do, however, have hand-to-hand combat here. This unit is going to take on that unit. That's going to put us up to a 9. We're probably going to have another outbreak. And then we're going to have a battle there. 2 versus 4 with a 1-point shift, right? Or no shift. So it's civilians or us at ×2. So that's good. Oh, and a 10. That's going to be great. So human ×2 at a 10 is 3 hits to them. That kills them, and they get pushed back. So that was all that happened. Great job to that unit. That is fantastic. Okay, I think that's other than that, these guys can move up to here. And that's it. Okay, that's it. I think we're going to have to back these guys down into here and defend the mall district because we get a shift, a bonus. Oh, wait, that's not it. We got these guys too moving up the track there, but they're a ways away. Okay, that's it, y'all. I feel like I made some mistakes in that one, but I didn't catch them. So I'm sure you'll tell me. Anyway, take care. I'll talk to you in the next episode. We're down to the wire. I don't think we're going to... We just got to get to this last card. I don't know what it is. I'm super curious to see how this is going to play out for us. Oh, wait, we didn't finish. We got to do our actual actions, don't we? We're going to have 2 actions. Let's do our actions. We got to get that done. Yeah. What am I doing? We're not done yet. Okay. All right, well, let's do this. We'll start with some of the obvious things. What do we got that we can do that's important? I don't have any ammo. I can't shoot anybody. Is there any place we can get rid of a chaos marker? I don't think so. Well, yeah. Yeah, we can get rid of chaos. Oh, our guy, our trucker, is on a space with a chaos marker. I've got to remember how to do that again. I always... how you remove it. Let's see, so chaos and chaos space is 22. Let's see, what can we do with chaos here? Chaos control, how do we clear chaos? I don't know. I'm going to look it up, just a sec. I want to make sure I know how to do that. I actually have some good news at the end of this action. Chaos markers, we'll deal with that in a second. I forgot though that you do have to stop when you hit a chaos marker, so I think he's still okay. He can move now again, which we're going to do with our first action, and get him off the board. And then second action, we're going to load him up, and that'll be our 2 actions there. Then we have, because I don't really want to shoot things. I can't. I don't have any ability to shoot things. Why do I want to do hand-to-hand combat? Let them come to me at this point. For our... Yeah, what I am going to do is, for our player action, I'm going to shoot at them. No, I can't shoot at them. I'm going to back her into town. That way she can defend from the town center and shoot in all directions. And then on the emergency broadcast system, I'm going to back them into town. We're going into a defensive posture as our world becomes overtaken. And then for Deputy Schmidt, I think he's just going to scavenge for supplies again while he's trying to hold off that space there. We're going to lose that space too, I think, but we'll see. A 2, he does not find anything. And now that actually marks the end of our turn. We did everything we could there. Now, good news is, when you have a space that has a chaos marker and a unit on it and no Zeds, it stops being controlled according to what I'm reading in the cleanup phase, which is right now, in the housekeeping phase. I think that's correct. It says restore order. After resetting all action markers, which we're just doing now, check every space that has both a non-Zed unit and a chaos marker. If a non-Zed unit is a hero, Raider, National Guard unit, or un-Zed unit, remove 1 chaos marker from the space. Increase the infection level by 1 for each chaos marker removed. So we will increase our chaos marker or our infection marker by 1, but we do get to remove that. If I had left a trucker there, he would have got there, but I need him to come back with goods. We'll have to send him back up the track that way and see if we can do some stuff. Okay, that's it though. That's the only thing that happens from the chaos marker standpoint, though. I do think this one would have gone too. This one down here, because they spent quite a bit of time there, and it's been... No, units have come up behind him. Never mind. That wouldn't be true. So it gives us a 1 unit. Now we got 2 markers to put down, but we're still really close. I think we're really close to the end of the game. I'm glad I caught that. I forgot about that part of this. See, there's lots of little things to remember when you're playing the director's cut. And you just got to expect that you're not going to get it all right and still have fun with the game. But, okay, I'll talk to you in the next episode, y'all. We did get through all the actions. I'm glad I caught that. I almost didn't do our actions. That would have been crazy. But here we are. So thanks, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye-bye.